Hello everyone, welcome back to another exhilarating session of Candlekeep Mysteries. Last time on Candlekeep Mysteries, you all were still over inside of Darkwater Vale, and while talking with the three sisters who you knew to be hags, you found out a couple of things. First, you were looking to see below inside the tunnel if there was a way to get into the kind of what you saw through X-ray vision as some kind of weird statues that seem to be hidden underneath the bathhouse. You also discussed with the sisters about this deal that they had offered over to you about heading off to fight a shark creature in exchange for information and mostly what was it they offered you? I forgot what exactly it was.
It was information and whatever, like, loot was there.
Yes, it was information and then loot. You also were able to acquire a significant amount of their magical paint, of which you were able to place onto your ship in order to significantly enhance its capabilities. After salvaging some cannons from Darkwater Vale, you were able to also attach them onto your ship, and with a crew of members, shipped off and sailed out to the sunken city where the shark creature lived. With some investigation and some teleportation from Grau, you were able to discover that this was no ordinary shark, but rather was a Draco shark, half dragon, half shark, and it was quite ferocious, attempting to chow down onto multiple people and blasting them off again with concentrated water jets emanating from its mouth. A combination of poison, slows, cannons, gunfire, fireballs, and some friendly neighborhood healing from Ray, keeping everybody up, allowed the crew to eventually defeat the Draco Shark with minimal casualty, although a significant amount of physical damage dealt to a lot of people. As its body and corpse lay there, you towed it away on your boat, acquired a huge amount of money from its hoard. I think it was almost 100,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, it was correctly. It pretty much equal to 100,000.
Yeah, very close to it.
Awkward amount.
I believe it was exactly 99,999.
That sounds right to me, because that's a nice divisible number. And you then returned back over to Candlekeep with magical items in tow from its lair that you found beneath the surface. Of its lair items, here are the things that you found. There's actually quite a bit that it kept there that were of interest. There's a few minor other magical items I'm choosing not to list, but they're things that are like only 100 gold pieces or so, which at this point are so trivial, we could just say that you have them and or could buy them whenever you feel like it anyway. Does that make sense?
Yeah, fair enough.
What list is this, sorry?
I'm about to show what each
one is. Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, I was just saying that, like, I'm not going to list every item you found in its tour, because it's more than this. But any of the things I'm not saying are things that are basically, like, only 100 gold pieces or 200 that are trivial to acquire at this point.
Assume they're part of the gold value.
Yeah, essentially. I think that's a reasonable way of saying it, yeah. Assume they're part of the gold value. Things that aren't quite so common, though, are the following. First, you acquire yourselves. It's scrolling on Foundry's annoying, by the way. You would think that there's a way to right-click and then just, bring it to somewhere, but you can't do that. Anyway.
Rolling on everywhere is annoying.
You find a coconut manta ray.
Alright.
Which is actually more valuable than ordinary because of the changes. It's actually a pretty solid magic item now. It's normally very expensive. It's very expensive. Like,
okay.
So it's actually a pretty significant, pretty good.
It's a non-attunement way of gaining breathing underwater and swimming speed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So very, very good.
You also find this magic item. Second to bring it up. Ah, there it is. Alphabets are hard. The alphabet is difficult. You find the misspell book.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh no.
You also find
I like that spell book.
I guess I'll give time before I reveal the next thing. Anyway. Menacing people underwater.
Menacing.
How on earth do you read as menacing? Hold on.
I did at first too, but I was like, that makes no sense, so I just reread
I'm,
it.
I'm a very angry character, as you can see.
Faster.
But cool, I'm
You
saying,
also
it's the
find-
last... So,
You also find a linear ring.
Nice.
No, wait, this is the time for it, isn't it? Alright, that's the singular time I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other people might reply to your puns with that, so.
Not every item is a pun, okay? The next one isn't.
Wait, does that mean, like, you can AoE healing? Or, like, multi-target healing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
It's a pretty cool ring.
Would that work with Aura of Vitality?
Aura Vitality is an aura, not a single target effect or spell.
Drat.
It would work with something like Scorching Ray, though. Which can target one thing, and then it would just release a Scorching Ray at every single thing in that 30-foot line.
I'm also assuming
Calm
and
down,
effects
Mika.
does not include weapon attacks, so.
No, effects are not weapon attacks.
Because that'd be real funny.
Yo, I can attack like 8 times in this straight line.
Yes, this would count. This would work for Eldritch Blast Nameless, because one singular Eldritch Blast is a single target. So every creature in that 30-foot line would be hit by the same Eldritch Blast.
Linear ring. Is it Aqua? Is it linear ring or like line ring? You know.
I'm calling it linear ring.
Linear.
A liner ring sounds kind of dumb, so linear ring
Yeah.
is. You find a classic, making its kind of return. A Bulwark of Agabus has returned. A little stronger than last time, though.
Armor back to that 6th level, Jesus. Jesus.
Oh no, not that the damage type the attacking creature takes is the same as the damage it dealt.
Oh no.
They're always immune to their own damage. No, no. I say that as a member of the Cum Zone.
Yeah.
A member of the cum zone?
I still
wait
like
a
that
minute.
clip. Wait, there's still a little bit of cum here.
Jake was saying he wants to add that as a soundboard if you can find the clip.
Oh god.
Never mind, the soundboard's only for people. There's no good guy in this. Never mind. I've changed my mind. You find a this one's a pun. Bolt action rifle.
Oh shit.
Ah, I wonder who this
Oh.
one's for.
Okay,
Oh
that's
boy.
fantastic. Alright, I need to add this to my sheet.
You should
And the
probably
last
keep your old weapon though, just for things that are resistant or immune.
finally, the last thing you find is an apparatus of Qualich.
I do love the
Is this the
swimming
fucking
barrel.
mech? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This is the diving machine or something like that, right?
It's
Or-
like crab mech.
Yeah, it's a crab mech.
Amazing.
Is it attunement?
No,
Apparatus of Qualich? No, it's not a tune.
it's a vehicle.
And that should be all 6 of the major magic items that you found. There. You found a coconut magic ray, a linear ring, a bulwark of agathis, bolt action rifle, a miss spell book, and an apparatus of polish.
Damn.
Alright.
Interesting. Well,
I mean, outside of the really obvious one of bolt action rifle going to our gunner.
I will abstain from these items. They don't strike me quite as swordsman items.
I am interested in the manta ray cloak and the other thing, the shield. But I have no like. If someone else would rather have it, like feel free. This is more like a nice to have rather than I must have this.
Same thing, but for me, it's only the book.
Yeah, I mean,
Because it's a reaction.
This spellbook makes the most sense for you, but if you want to get creative, that's on you. I mean, for me, the Cloak of the Manta Ray is the only one that's actually useful, but I also don't care about any of this. So,
I mean, I know everybody except for Gojira is gonna want the cloak, or would like to have the cloak.
Honestly, the only reason I even care about the cloak at all is because if I ever grapple an underwater creature again, I don't want to get drowned. Because I was worried about that happening in the last fight.
The only item that interests me at all is the linear ring.
Alright, then probably we probably just do a roll for each one of these one by one. First of all, apparatus collation is just it's a group item really. I don't think that's belongs to any one person thing.
It's not like anyone could have it in their fucking bag of holding anyway.
Yeah. Bolt action rifle, I don't think there's any real contest on this.
No.
The bolt action rifle has gone. Let's roll for Cloak of the Manta Ray if you would like it. Rolled at E100.
Oh wait, have the D. Yep, that's how we do it. Above average, I guess. Just.
Technically, you can never roll average, right? It's only 50.5 is the average, as it were.
Nick,
Yeah?
please.
That's
You're
not
my-
me.
Oh, that's not.
That
I'm
was
used to
not
being-
me.
Who was it?
I don't know, but I heard it too.
No.
I also heard it. It was the soundboard. No, who's
Okay.
That would be the most annoying sound.
What if
Holy
we
shit.
got a soundboard of Nick breathing to just frame him?
No,
No.
do not.
It was like,
Do not.
yeah,
I
roll
will
the
mute
Cloak of
you
the
so
Manta Ray,
fast.
whatever.
There's so much
Okay.
evil that can be done with
Oh wait,
the
I rolled a
soundboard.
big zap.
Well, that's my skit widget. Hold on.
Hang on.
You traitor! You piece of shit! You're going into the fucking shadow dimension.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked it before I rolled.
Alright, well, it seems that unless there's any other contest than Diesel, you shall acquire Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Hang on, let's see if I can also swag. I cannot.
Alright, so that means Big Zap gets it.
Yeah.
Big Zap now has Cloak of the Manta Ray. Up next is the Linear Ring. Okay, well, Nameless gets the Linear Ring. All right, all right, all right. Well, all right. I don't think that there's any contest on this.
Stop it, Wiz.
There's still a chance.
Get fucked with. Yo, hang on, Wiz, roll. Wiz, roll.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
I wanna
Let's
see it. I believe.
Ah, there was a
But-
1 in 100 chance.
Does
So
69
close,
beat
really nice.
100?
Nice.
It
Unlucky.
should, right?
Up next is the Misspell book.
Does anyone want that besides Andrew?
I think
Oh,
Nameless
Nameless
was
does.
waiting it too.
Okay.
Was it roll slash D100?
Dude, I've
Yeah.
been waiting for this item to come back for 2 years.
You need to type it in rolls.
Yeah.
Or no, it's also slash roll.
Yeah, slash R. The
Oh,
other.
that's right. Slash.
Yeah.
You may need to negotiate a deal with Andrew.
Fucking depressed. 2 years later, still can't use it.
Well,
You better use that every single session, otherwise I'm gonna be very disappointed.
hey, you can
Make
give them
your action
suggestions
so I
on
can.
how to spell things. Alright, the misspelled book is with you, Andrew. And finally, the Bulwark of Agathis.
Oh,
Imagine using a
never
shield.
mind. It's not for me.
And imagine using a shield.
It's fine. I'll just cry into my multiple platinum pieces.
Wait, yeah, how much is the Bulwark of Agathis?
Pass.
What do you mean by how much is it?
Like, if you were to try and buy one from the...
It doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, so this is a one-of-a-kind magic item.
Is this what Atreus got from Fiona in Curse of
No, it was actually. I mean, there were a lot of items that Fiona gave. No, it was the Baron, I think, that gave. Or one of them did. The intended recipient of that was supposed to be Leo. But they never took it. Actually, nobody used it really, so kind of sat there in the inventory. I was like, it's kind of a cool item, so I decided to bring it. Alright, in that case, Nameless, the Bulwark of Agathis is yours as well. So you have both Linear Ring and Bulwark.
How does a cat use a shield?
Put it on my head.
Aha,
Yep.
I see, my mistake.
I'm
Strap
glad you
it to your
realized
back. There
that.
you go. Easy.
With that, all of the loot and treasure from the Horde has been distributed. And I believe you all will be taking your extended rest now.
I mean, there was something I wanted to do first.
Oh.
Sure. What would you like to do?
Well, with the new spell components I just bought, I'm going to be headed over to the beach because I want to cast a new spell I have.
Or stop listening
Go
for one
for it.
second. Wait, what's happening?
I'm doing something before our extended rest begins because I have spell slots I want to use.
Oh, okay.
Can I follow you? I'm
Wait,
bored.
in that then, I'm gonna go get some water, be right back.
I mean, I'm not exactly hard to spot or follow.
Alright, Ray, I'll just fly along.
So before I cast this, I know a lot about dragon magic, dragons, and I have Arcana expertise. But the summoned Draconic Spirit doesn't actually really say much about what a Draconic Spirit is. Would I know much about that?
Well, about what a Draconic Spirit is itself?
Mm-hmm.
Well, spirits in general, right, are essentially avatars from the celestial plane. So, similar to how, like, a familiar is a spirit, and it's, basically, think of avatar. They, something else, a different creature is piloting that spirit, as it were. Unless you meant something more specifically.
Okay, I just wasn't exactly sure what a Draconic Spirit was, but I will be casting this. I'm going to start by summoning a metallic Draconic Spirit.
Why is
Right.
the Bulwark of Agathis a weapon?
All of them are, so it's just because it makes it easy to drag and drop them in, that's why.
Oh. Okay.
You're not allowed to shoot with it though.
It's
Attack
just
with it.
another annoying counter.
Right.
You go ahead and summon a metallic draconic spirit on the beach.
Where's the beach? Ah.
Oh, I guess right there. I mean, that's not really a beach. That's more like a
I mean,
cliff, but whatever.
where exactly else is beach on here?
Maybe
I guess
this
the
is
closest.
beach?
I guess. I feel like there probably isn't beach. Here you'd have to go like a few miles down the road to find anything more beach-like.
I mean, this works though.
Yeah, close enough.
I mean, I guess I don't really need to. I was going to ask it more if I didn't know much about it, because it does apparently speak Draconic. But maybe I'll just skip to the I'm going to use my Dragon Storm on it, because it is a dragon and I'm curious what I would gain from it.
Yeah.
If
Alright,
anything.
you are able to you are able to do it. It is actually a
Yeah.
people response.
I mean, I was mostly been planning to ask about like what it was. Honestly, if I didn't know what it was.
Then you already know. It is another creature from Celestia piloting basically a dragon suit.
What plane is it from? I mean, which which level of Mount Celeste is it from?
I actually am not super familiar with the different levels of Mount Celestia. I was going to say just in general, unless there's something specific. Just because I don't know. If I did, I could probably pinpoint something more specific, though. Lesser spirits would be kind of on my assumption wherever lower spirits kind of dwell, not like amongst the gods themselves. Right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
What? You go ahead and what are you doing with the draconic spirit? You said.
I'm going to be using my Dragon Storm to attempt to, aspect of dragon things.
Okay. Go ahead and use your Dragon Storm on the Draconic Spirit. Okay, second. Here is the one you get. Second.
We probably could have done this between sessions. Like this part.
Cool. And you said metallic, right?
Correct. Figured that would be the place to start, given the obvious.
Telling me you don't want to summon an evil draconic dragon spirit?
I mean, I don't think the
Chromatic?
Draconic Spirit even has an alignment as listed.
Probably not.
Oh, no,
Okay.
it's listed as neutral.
You notice that your aspect of the dragon further improves. You now see that there is now a third category beyond stone and depths, and this one is called energy. You now have resistance to poison damage.
Alright. I'm going to bow to the spirit, thank it, and dismiss it. And then I'm going to cast it again, this time for a gem dragon spirit.
Right. A gem dragon gets summoned down from the plane of Celestia.
And I will be using my Dragon Storm upon that one too.
Your energy subcategory of aspect of dragon improves. You have gained a breath weapon feature of a dragon spirit.
Alright. Okay, well that's my 2 5th level slots right there. So I'm gonna have to long rest before I can do that again.
Okay.
I will also
And-
thank that one and dismiss it.
Off it goes.
It's probably weird, but I'm sure people summon things like that for weirder things.
With that all said and done, I believe that the party will now be taking their extended rest and also lose all of their rest die, which are going to be turned instead to fatigue.
Before we do it, can I call home? I'd like to channel whatever it's called, the level 10 cleric thing. You know the thing.
Ray, you activate your divine intervention now that you've become a level 10 cleric. You call upon your divine entity to intercede on your behalf. Please make your request.
My request is, can you turn up so I can say hi?
Excuse me.
You hear a voice inside of your head, Ray.
Hello.
But why?
Why? But because I miss you. It's been a while.
This is the divine intervention link. It's not a cell phone service.
Well, did you ever give me a cell phone to call you?
You're a cleric. You can cast sending.
I don't have sending prepared.
Roll a D100, Ray.
I forget if that's good or bad.
That is pretty good. As you see, here, as you see materializing inside of your hand, Ray, is something that appears to be a rock with a dragon symbol on it. Use this next time.
Thank you. Also, would you be willing to, like, at some point in the future, resurrect some sad man's princess? He seemed really sad about it.
Call me when it's time, maybe.
Okay, thanks.
And they disappear. You see that your little rock looks like a sending stone, but looks like it's you kind of intuitively know that you can just use this to talk to them whenever you want.
Ray resists
Hey,
the urge
Aqua.
to call them again.
Yes.
The aspect of law, is that from the other party?
Oh yeah, that's from Phoenix and the other party. I just
Okay, so
don't know.
I did not remember that at all, and I don't see the aspect of dragon either. I only see the aspect of chance.
I mean, I asked for it to be hidden, so.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
that's fine.
Spooky.
Spooky indeed. Alright. With those handled, your extended rest can now begin.
Can I
over the
long
course-
rest during this just so that I have a third 5th level slot to use this
Yeah.
for?
Yeah, you can do that.
Because I wanted to cast it again for a chromatic spirit and do the same thing.
Alright. With your chromatic spirit, and once again using your dragon storm to channel the energy from it, your energy subcategory has yet again improved. You can now use your breath weapon as a bonus action.
Alright. And I will also thank that one and dismiss it.
We're going to go through this extended rest, seeing what people are doing to tend to themselves, and also handling their various tasks here at Candlekeep. Let me go and move everybody else that doesn't matter.
Excuse me.
Holy shit.
These people. Oh, this person. Okay. So, we could go ahead and go down the line and see what everybody's doing. So, how about you start us off, Lazuli? How does Lazuli tend to their 1 week of downtime after non-stop adventures?
Well, considering I still need to do research and have a research background, I want to continue looking into what my note was talking about with unanswered questions. What was it? About souls.
Mhm.
So more or less time spent in the library trying to figure out more on that topic.
Alright. As you head over to the House of the Binder, like a more mundane library, and just begin looking about, go ahead and make an Arcana check and an Investigation check.
Is it investigation?
Okay. You go and investigate further into the library. You've gotten a first-hand experience too, recently in these books with people that seem to have powers that are a bit more on less magical, more supernatural side of things. which has helped you formulate kind of an idea of where to search a bit better, and so you are able to acquire some handy information that seems to have been overlooked by a lot of people. The closest thing that you're finding is that the topic that it seems that your fellow was trying to look into matches up with the text inside of this one book. Specifically, that text is about using souls as a power source to supplement spellcasting. So, for being able to, for example, consume a soul in order to significantly amplify the power of a spell.
Does it say anything on what kind of soul it is?
Looking into this particular book, which has a disturbing cover on it, mind you, you go ahead and see that the power of the soul seems to proportionally affect how much extra juice a spell could have imported into it, as it were.
So a powerful soul is a powerful spell, weak soul is a weak spell.
Yes.
What's the name
And
of the
it looks-
book?
This particular book, let's see. Let me see what this one might be. The name of this book would be... I'm not good with names.
It's an interesting book name.
You're using reserved letters. You can't character. What are you talking about? I command you, Foundry. Digressions on theoretical amplifications.
Digression. Oops.
Everything in this book seems to be purely hypothetical, of course, because who would do such a thing? The author seems to insist that this is just a thought exercise and not something that they have personally ever done or would ever do. So the text says, at least.
Interesting. I'm feeling that's not true. Huh. Well, since now I have a book, I can just start sifting through this and seeing what I can pull from it.
Alright, Echo and or Nameless, what are you up to for your week rest? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, fantastic. Let's see how it goes this time. You could go ahead and attempt, what was it last time? I think it was probably Persuasion and Performance, I want to say. Or Performance and... I mean, that sounds about right to me. Or, not Persuasion. Performance and... Animal handling? I want to say animal handling, but I'm not sure. Right.
It's a 3. It's not an advantage.
Okay. You convince people, as people are walking by through their studies. It's almost final week. They go and they are enticed by your kitty-like eyes to go and pet the floof, as it were. So much floof. It's not as soft as they expect. They wanted more floof. More than what you were providing right there. They're ungrateful is what I'm trying to say here. These students, stressed, are ungrateful that they are getting to pet. Regardless, you're able to make some connections as a nice professor happens to stand by and be petting you and say, "Oh, look at this. I'm so happy right now." And they don't realize that you can talk. As I'm trying to think about what the I had it inside my head and I lost it. Losing words.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. I don't know why they decided to invent words, honestly. I could have stopped at letters.
Maybe letters are just jumbled words, or words are just jumbled letters.
This professor seems to, very much be interested in, what was it? Dang, I had it and I lost it. It's like a thought bubble that just escaped from me. I'm so annoyed right now. Not myself, mostly.
Mood.
Oh, you kind of hear them talking to themselves about continuing some of their research as they kind of just set up shop nearby for a while, and you're able to kind of watch intently, nameless as they unsuspectingly see that you unsuspectingly do not realize that you are all watching their work, of which seems to be related to, and also perhaps quite coincidentally considering what Lazuli just did, some amount of soul research, which is intriguing because that's not something that most people seem keen to. There's a pretty big stigma associated with looking into it. Oh, look at how cute you are, they say, as they just pet and murmur onto you. You look over some of their works. You have Arcana, I believe, or at least name your more floofy companion has Arcana, right? Yeah. Looking over and peering over it, it seems that this professor's work, it concerns how to transmutate souls between different bodies, and mostly just the number of failed attempts at doing so with rats.
Interesting.
They seem to be like occasionally peering over their shoulder curiously to make sure nobody's like looking at them. But otherwise they seem like they are visibly calmed down and become less stressed after they initially entered due to your poofiness. The name of this professor, wow, names. We're gonna call this dude
Mr. Professor.
Yes, Mr. Professor. Now we're going to call him Professor Yorgar. I'll find a token for him later. Which is interesting because Elocution, despite having attended the university, didn't see a Professor Yorgar. But then again, this is a pretty big university. There's a lot of professors. Professor Mr. No, you've not. But the university grounds are pretty big. Like, think back to your own time at university and how you probably didn't know every single professor that existed. It's kind of like that situation.
I mean, most of us aren't exactly on the academic circuit here.
It's true. Peruse. Yes, absolutely. You do get some gold pieces from your floofing around. Not too much. These are poor college students. But over the course of the week, you do make 100 gold pieces. Let's go. They did it. Professor Yorgar here does come back more than once over the course of the week. That would be pretty weird because they don't seem to recognize your sentience. Where is their office? That's the thing. As you try looking up the records later on about where their office is, it doesn't seem like it has a specific location. So, yes, as they are setting up a shop, or they finish setting up shop and start heading back, you're able to tail after them to return back to where they actually located, which is down a set of interdimensional hallways. Really, a map of this school is fairly useless for the most part. There's always new hallways being added, new buildings appearing and materializing. It's easy to get lost if you're not careful, and if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, you're not going to find it. So you are able to attempt to tail them back. Go and make a stealth check. Oh, you're just gonna, like, tail back? Oh, you're a cat. Oh. Go and make a performance check for your cattiness. Very solid. As you follow along the professor back over to their office, and they go, "Oh, look, it's so cute." It's okay, nobody will know. As you just follow them back over, through some of these winding hallways, until eventually you encounter a room that doesn't initially look like an office on the outside, because the door seems so unassuming. It doesn't even have their name displayed and emblazoned over on the door on the outside to it. And entering inside, you can kind of see that inside of their office, there are rats in cages, a surprising number of them, actually, as they go and set up their papers on a nearby desk and get ready to work. Don't be eating these are very important. Yes, jumping on top of one of the cages and trying to observe some of the rats and like how they look right now. Something that strikes you immediately is that some of these rats lie there listlessly, and that others of them seem like they're just kind of convulsing occasionally on the ground or in place at times. Something strikes you immediately. Ow. No, it looks like physically on the outside, nothing seems to be wrong with these rats. Everything about them on an exterior inspection seems fine. And yet, they intermittently, I always forget how to pronounce that word. There's no spell that you know of that would be causing something along the line, along these lines. But given everything you've seen before, and given what the professor seems to be studying, you make a reasonable, educated guess that it seems that they are trying to mess around with the souls of these rats in some way. outside of the rats that kind of add a little bit of a touch of flavor to the room itself, you do not notice that there's anything else that seems to visibly stand out. There's just their desk, there are some books. There doesn't seem to be any indication that people regularly visit this room outside of the professor themselves, and maybe some cups and food around a place that maybe could have been cleaned up a little bit earlier, really. Slob. Yes, it's like an office, not a living space. Not over the course of the week. You're just kind of looking over what they're doing, trying to be a little bit inconspicuous about it. Each time that you arrive. For the most part, they're kind of just working on, it looks like the same notes, while occasionally observing the rats and just looking at them and then taking notes about them. The notes they take seem to mostly involve, visual inspections about what's happening. So like rat 1, it will say, lies on the floor, continues to lie on the floor, continues to lie on the floor, and specifies hour durations for it as well. Whereas it might say for rat 3, integration of secondary soul appears to be inadequate, occasionally convulses, body going too hyperactive, eye bulging a little bit on the left side. Right now, it looks like they're not casting any magic or using any spells. They are mostly just observing these rats this entire week. At least this week, that's all they seem to be doing, just observing the rats and taking notes on them. As for where they sleep, as soon as it's time for them to pack up for the day, you just see them go, okay, well, it was nice. Thank you again for keeping me company. As they will just cast a spell and just teleport out. After locking up their office, of course, for the night. Yes. Which, by the way, is the best way to return home from the office. No, it doesn't seem that they are talking with anyone right now. Oh, during the course of the week? You're not with them all the time throughout the week, mostly just from the time from when they kind of stop by for some petting, and when you visit them at their office, afterward, right? It's not like you're following them around from the morning to the night. Let's go ahead and we'll make it something for Professor Yogar here. See if one of these pre-existing tokens will do the trick. That way I don't have to actually find them. It would just save me a lot of time. How about... Oh, no, not that one. I'll import one. Sure, that's not actually a great token, never mind. I thought archmages didn't look so dastardly. That's just a straight red mage, like the ones back from Team of Annihilation. I'll find one.
Yeah, but-
I'll just put a commoner on the board for now and then change the token later. Yeah. I thought that was intentional, actually. I thought your sidewaysness was intentional. There we go. As I believe that will probably conclude your extended rest activities. And we move on to Caro. What are you doing this week?
I'm actually hired by Ray to carry them around, so I lost all my money already, and so Ray's paying me 750 gold a day to carry them around. Really, it's a good deal.
That is
like, you feel free to like do whatever you want. Like it's mainly just they'll just
No.
randomly turn.
No.
No.
I will be your noble steed.
I see.
Incredible.
I don't do things in half measures. Wait, can you push me to the bottom so I can be below their token? Thank you.
Oh wait, okay, there we go.
I see
All
what
right
you
then,
mean.
where to?
All right, Ray, your extended rest is being enhanced by Caro, your faithful mount.
I'd like to ask Caro what it is he would normally do during his downtime, because
Well, I'd normally gamble, but I already did that and I'm out of money.
right. Okay.
Yeah, see where this got you now.
I see.
At some
Then-
point, I'll probably try to make a casino around here, but again, I don't have any money.
Well, I'd like to set up a like a help service.
All right.
So we need to find somewhere to set up shop, maybe like a little stand, a nice room, and then we need to get people in. The magical divine fairy Ray will solve all your problems, and I'll do good deeds and help. There we go. That's the plan.
All right, I'm in. Where are we setting up?
Well, I don't know much about this keep. I'll leave that. Do you know anywhere to set up?
From the time I've spent here, Aqua, where does there seem to be like the most foot traffic?
The most foot traffic would definitely be at the House of Rest and the Harp. Or at least that's certainly one of the higher ones. The second highest, or at least about the same area, would be the University up to the north, which is always a place of intellectual fascination because despite how it appears on the outside, it is significantly larger on the inside. And there's a lot of students, a lot of professors. This is one of the largest ones on perhaps the entire continent.
All right, so we could try to get those bookworm folks in if we set up a stand up there. But if we wanted to set up by like the House of the Hearth, House of the Rest, and House of the Hearth, I don't know how to go with names. We could get those folks instead. What do you think? To start with one of them, then expand to have two setups? Two divine fairy rays, two different places. Can you do that?
Maybe. Oh wait, what about that elf lady? She had like an area. She's not using that anymore, right? Maybe we can use that.
All right. Which way was that? I don't remember where that was.
Aqua was Yukishana's U apothecary.
Oh, all right. I think they showed me that place once. Oh, all right, here we go. I will head to that place because Jake, the player, does not remember where on the map it is.
But yeah, for the week, I'd like to try and set up a good deed business.
All right.
A good deed business. And where you said you were setting this up near the House of Rest?
Yeah, in Yukishana's old U apothecary, since it's now not being used.
Setting up shop near the where the U apothecary was. The two
Under
of
new
you
management,
get to...
put a banner, little banner.
Oh yeah, we can buy that from this place. A banner
Yes,
from the clothier place.
They do in fact have banners for sale there, and you're able to get something. The artistic merit set up. You got a little office, you can put a little plants to make things look a little homely on the inside, you know? Really entice the customers.
Yeah.
And are you charging people for these good deeds, or are you trying to offer them for free?
I'm gonna offer them for free. I am a problem solver. Like, literally, any problem you have, Ray will try and fix it for you.
Alright. First, before you can manage anybody's personal business, you have to, of course, get customers. So after setting up shop, it's time to see how well the two of you can work together to get some customers into here. Your best bet for this would be performance and managing a stall like this. Probably insight, because you gotta know about people if you want to bring them in. Insight and performance.
You handle
So
the
because we
insight, I'll
have-
do the dancing.
So because we have both the ring that makes you bigger, and I've got like enlarge reduce, can I like make myself 2 sizes bigger to try and like help with the attracting customers? Like, oh my god, it's a large fairy.
This will lower the DC of it, yes.
Like flying around, like you know how you can put like you can like hire a plane with like a banner on it, kind of like that, and it's like flying
Nice.
around with like a flag and a banner.
Amazing.
All right. What am I rolling? Apologies, I have low attention span. Did they say it was insight and performance?
And while you're doing that, I will try to be anyone I see sort of like looking at that. I'll just sort of try to point them towards where they can meet this wonderful divine fairy who can solve everyone's problems.
Cool. Then and performance. I think those are all you requested.
Go ahead and make the same rolls there. Heroes that you're helping out here.
Okay.
Get the insight, and you get the interest.
Ooh.
All right, so your giant fairy tactics are successful in being able to get the attention of a few people who are intrigued by this good deeds business. The struggle part is once you have them there, and it's kind of like, okay, now what? You attempt to convince them, no, this isn't a scam. Yes, we are helping you for free. No, we can help you real good. Trust me. Just trust me, bro. We got this. Over the course of the week, you managed to get one customer whose request for you to help. They require romantic advice. They have just been rejected.
Caro's got this in the bag.
Great, we can be good cop, bad cop.
What?
What?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with romantic advice?
Let's see what you
Ooh.
need.
Romantic advice. So,
Well, why don't you tell us a little bit more about what happened?
The man here tells you their tale of woe. You see, they really like this girl that they work with, but they're co-workers, and so they can't be together. Or so it seems, because you have to keep a work and personal life separation. But also, they've only interacted with this person only about, like, 4 times? And only, like, half conversations, not, like, full conversations. And so now they're wondering what their next step should be in order to secure marriage.
Oh, not
Jesus.
even dating.
Alright.
Entire marriage. Got it.
Based.
Well, I'm sure our divine fairy Ray here has all the answers you need, right?
okay. Let's see. I would like to blah blah blah. Is truth and reply? Blah, 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 blah. How long does this take? I would like to ask for divine help through divination.
Holy shit.
I would like to ask in contact with regards to a single question.
As
Let's see. Yeah, single question.
You have
okay,
a single
divination.
question.
I would like to ask, will this person's love life work out? And then, or will good events happen in respect of this person's love life in the next 7 days?
You commune in contact with your divine dragon god, who reply you get a truthful reply, which is, why do you keep doing this to me? No, it's not going to work. This person's a creep.
Oh.
Damn.
Unlucky.
Well,
How you gonna break it?
I'll whisper to Kara that apparently he's a creep. So
I'll whisper back. Do you want me to handle this one then?
no. I've got it.
All right.
I would like to summon a celestial being.
Oh.
I'll summon the defender stat block and say, by divine decree, you have been deemed not worthy of love.
Oh shit.
Leave.
Not the same.
Damn.
And I'll have the defender try and like muscle them out, or at least like
God.
if they do not leave voluntarily, the defender will muscle them out.
You scare away the customer, who exits out. Later on, by the next day, you found out that you got a 1-star review on Help.
You know, I really feel like we're gonna need to find a different way to get people in.
I thought it went pretty well. He got what he wanted. He got the truth.
I don't think that's what he wanted, but it definitely was the truth. I was just gonna tell him to flip a coin and tell him it was destiny, because that's what I would do.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Thus, the adventures of Ray and Caro continue next time.
I throw Karo a series of platinum pieces for each day that goes by.
Diesel, what are you up to for your extended rest?
So, you know, normally I would think, hey, today's a good day to go dumpster diving, but I feel like there's something that Diesel needs to start doing, and it's honestly, there's just not enough information that we found so far about how to kill mages, right? And so I feel like Diesel needs to go investigate the nature of magic slightly, if for no other reason than to be able to spot a dirty mage. You know what I mean? So Diesel would like to spend some time looking into like, surely there's some resources here, the nature of magic, or magic users and the like.
Oh dang, you have a lot more skill proficiencies than I remember you having. I just look and I'm like, whoa! Alright.
Yeah, I think Barbarian gets 2 extras as they level up.
Alright, well, you go ahead and begin your investigation. You join Lazuli, though perhaps size down a little bit for
Yeah. Size as a normal as necessary.
It's a little bit of a bit
Crowded
large
in here
for
now?
walking around inside of a library where these books don't fit in your hand. There we go. Lazuli, you
see
see that
again.
Diesel is researching nearby. Diesel, you too make an Arcana check and an investigation check then.
Okay. Let me see. Actually, is it am I able? So I don't know how these long ones work. I still have 1 use of primal knowledge. Would that work if I used it, or?
Sure, I'd
Well,
accept that.
Okay. Then
You can tell me how you want to flavor one of those checks of strength, but I'll let you figure out how
you
you
said
wanna flavor that.
investigation and Arcana.
Yes.
Hmm.
It doesn't have to totally make sense, by the way.
Yeah. I'll do the investigation check with strength, and instead of perusing the books calmly, it's more just throwing the books around until one of them seems like it has the answers I need. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can just imagine Lazuli like sitting calmly nearby with a book, right? Like researching into the soul magic they're hearing, and they just look over to their left, and Diesel's just like a pile of books behind them. They're just throwing them haphazardly around.
I have that scene in my head right now, and it's like I would have be very annoyed because it's really loud.
Be quiet in the library.
Well, that's pretty good.
Oh wow.
Yes, Diesel, you find it. You're going through and looking. Give me a second while I check up something. If I can the type one thing in. Alright, so you go ahead and you find a book by a wrestler, or a retired wrestler. The name of this, you see what the name of this wrestler was. Their original name was Professional Pain. And
Incredible.
Professional Pain, it seems, also hated dirty mages. And has written extensively on about how to spot a dirty mage from a mile away.
If Lazuli looks over during this time, you will see Diesel furiously nodding as he reads.
You begin to study the words of Professional Pain, who has included short, concise bullet points and paragraphs. Paragraphs might be overselling how much text they've written. They seem to have kept it nice and simple with pictures too.
Oh, nice.
By learning about what Professional Pain has written inside of here, you feel more equipped than ever to deal with dirty mages. You have gained a new feature until your next Ascended Rest, which allows you to intuitively know if anybody within 60 feet of you has spell slots.
How fantastic. Let's fucking go.
Notice
I'm very pleased with that. Yeah, right? Like, wait, who doesn't have spell slots on their party?
You and Caro, I think. Is that it?
Growl.
And Growl, yeah.
I feel like this is an invasion of privacy.
Everyone
I'm
else
noticing-
is a
I'm
half
noticing
caster or
that
full
the-
caster.
The spell slotless people are all Team Red. Let's go!
Base.
Wait, is that actually the case?
Yeah, we've got warlock,
Yeah.
rangers, and full casters for everyone else.
That's really funny.
I didn't realize that they pointed it out. Team Red is like no
That's
spellcasters.
really funny.
Okay, but Cyrena
Unfuck
does.
Me hit.
Well, Cyrena doesn't use spell slots like a usual cleric does, so they don't have spell slots technically. They are part of Team Red though.
Yeah, it's also not technically a requirement to be part of Team Red that you don't have spell slots. It's just, it's a
Wait,
nice
It
touch.
still happened to be.
It's a preference.
Yeah, it just kind of worked out that way. Alright. The words of Professional Pain help you out. Ethereon,
Yep.
what are you up to for your extended rest?
I think I want to peruse the library and look for any information on beasts and monsters that I can, compound into my encyclopedia.
Right. As you begin heading over to the library to begin, you actually see that an individual exits right at that moment. This one errant Quill does show up. Ah, I've been looking for you.
Hey, Aaron Quill, what's up?
Now, I believe that a while ago you had asked me to review over your book, and I have that bound right here. As you see them provide back your book with a numerous number of like little red, green, and blue like little stickies attached to various places, commentated as it were, with various suggested changes to much of the content.
Okay.
Skimming through briefly, you see that the red ones indicate minor or major grammatical errors, mostly minor, since for the most part things are where they're supposed to be, and or they're not necessarily grammatical, more like stylistic changes that are suggested. The green ones indicate some suggestions to the content, like this is an addition that you could consider making here, or maybe remove this part because it would help really bring the cohesiveness of this together. And the blue stickies seem to indicate parts of just personal observations and considerations, like this is a really nicely written part right here, this is the part that I haven't seen in many other books in my time, kind of thing.
Okay. That's fantastic. I really appreciate you going through this for me.
Well, I wasn't able to do it alone. But fortunately, I've been of more time than recent. Let me know once you've made the changes, whichever ones you've chosen. And once everything is all sorted and you believe that it's ready for publishing, I might be able to see what we can do about maybe promoting this. Since I'm actually fairly well impressed, you've clearly put a lot of time and effort into this, and I'd like to see you gain some proceeds from your work.
That would be wonderful. I appreciate that.
Well, I'll allow you to continue what you were planning. As for me, you might actually see each other around the court more often. I'm finally of a bit more liberated time now, so I can actually stay around Candlekeep more.
Hello?
Hello?
My internet is dying, so I have no idea what you said after I thanked him for offering to help look for promoting it.
They just said that they would be around Candlekeep more often because they have more time.
Okay, alright.
Right, very well then. Enjoy yourself inside the library.
Thank you, I will.
Alright, and you can continue with your your work here as well. You're doing some more research or do investigation in nature.
Okay. You know what the funny thing is I have proficiency in neither of those.
That is really funny,
Nice.
actually. The nature one is especially funny because you're, what you're writing about.
Yeah. Oh,
Not bad.
never mind. I do understand nature. It's innate. I didn't study nature. I just know it.
Yeah, but while the search for new material didn't quite work out very well, you did open up the book with the changes, and with your extensive knowledge of what you do know, you're able to figure out which seems like the better changes to keep in and the worst ones as you improve the quality of your work while ignoring the madman tossing books in the corner nearby.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't.
Who could that possibly be that's just throwing out all these books in the corner?
I wait for the poor librarian who has to put those back later.
Thankfully, the library inside of here is so massive. You're pretty sure you're in kind of a secluded part of it. So, for both the better and worse, nobody is hearing the wanton, mess that is being created. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I do like that somehow all three of you ended up in the same section of the library, though, just because this sounds really funny to me.
I'm glad it's funny that this monkey is throwing shit around.
Yeah,
Right,
watch
this
what
is
you
a
say about that
library.
monkey.
That's a monkey. That's clearly a gorilla.
Ook. And last up, Jojira, you have your extended rest as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've accumulated quite a bit of gold at this point, and there's been it's like an itch inside my shell, kind of, as a result. And I think I know what it is. I need to find a lair. I need to create my hoard. So that's what I will be doing over the extended rest. Is like I will be diving into the water, I want to try to find a good spot for a lair. And I know that good dragon lairs tend to have, I'm not sure what the right term for it is, like supernatural connections to the prime material plane or even other planes sometimes. So like that is something that will be helping me guide my search. Like maybe I can use my Arcana knowledge to help with that.
Okay. Just a second. While I'm doing this, go ahead and you can go and use one thing real quick. Go and make a nature check and you're scouring the coast directly, right? Like kind of searching around.
Yeah.
We'll say athletics then. Nature and athletics.
This is my favored terrain. Do I have advantage on these checks?
Yes, you do. You would have advantage on your range photos.
Okay. I don't remember which button I press.
For making a check?
I'm
For
usually
the
wrong,
advantage.
so I'm gonna say press shift, and then you should just not do that.
Okay, I'm gonna press Alt.
Yeah, see? It's
You know
too
how many
easy.
times that happens to me all the time too, actually. I don't know, I innately think shift is the right one. It just kind of makes sense to me, you know?
Yeah.
Because, it's like, your shift as in, it's a good thing. I guess.
Yeah, that made sense, Aqua. Yep.
Like, it's like
Aqua,
if
whatever
something-
you're trying to say right now is not going to make any sense.
Nah, I'm with Aqua. You press shift to make the letters bigger, therefore you should make the numbers bigger by pressing shift too.
Yeah, there we go, and that's more like it.
Beast.
I'm not the only one. I'm not the crazy one.
Right.
You heard a crazy one. No? Just like I'm just fixing one thing real fast. Okay. All right. So while you don't manage to you aren't able to piece together a nice spot for by just kind of looking around. Oh, I gotta adjust this one. It's okay, you'll survive the watermark here. You are able to basically brute force your way to success by swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming enough that even without piecing together the perfect spot that you'd be able to by like shortcutting by using natural features, you find something under the water. If you dive down and then go past a certain cavern in a crevasse, and then you go up, you find what appears to be some kind of abandoned hideout. Oh, you can't see it. One second.
You do not own any token with vision in this scene.
Well, hold on. I'm fixing that.
You can fix nothing.
And this area immediately strikes you on both an arcane level and also and just kind of a spaciousness level as being a really nice spot. Being able to have a lair. At some point, it seems that there was some ritualistic nonsense happening down here, while ignoring the words that are mysteriously at the bottom left. We don't look at those. Naladzar, what's that supposed to be? That's fake.
Is Jojiro trying to make a dragon's lair, like he's hoarding treasure and shit?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay. You also hoard knowledge or people.
I want this. This seems like the good spot for the horde, right? Like all my gold.
Yeah, it's got a nice. The pool of water down here at the bottom is deep at various places, and you could easily stash gold down there if you wanted to, right? It'd be in a nice spot. If you wanted it to be more visible, you could easily have it along the walls up above without interfering with mobility, or even both, depending on what you would like to style your layer out.
There's options with this. I can definitely work with this. I could probably even learn one of the stone shaping spells to be able to modify it more. I think.
He wants to roll in the gold like Scrooge McDuck.
Immediately, almost like you feel like a burning sensation inside. Not one that hurts, but the kind, almost like a type of passion. You immediately want to start throwing your gold into this water.
I will be putting my all my gold here. I might keep like maybe several hundred on me just in case if I need to spend on something in the books. But I do want to keep most of my gold here.
All right.
Because like
And so-
dragons use gold as a conduit to connect their magic to the magic of the prime material plane. Like it empowers us.
So you begin to fill this water with gold and gold and gold and gold and gold, and you begin to feel it, the energies, just as you're just setting all this gold down directly. Your aspect of the dragon improves once more.
I love that. Just 4 words. That's excellent. I'm going to need to pick a theme for this layer.
Hold on, let me get my cough drop.
I just
So, Jared, you want me to mention to them what those 4 words added on are?
I mean, I like keeping secrets.
We've noticed.
Sus.
And as you're setting up a little bit more, your aspect of the dragon improves even further. As your maximum hit points increase even further, and you gain immunity to full damage.
Right. I'm surprised that it's called immunity first. I'm just editing.
I just saw what he said. Guys, I hear there's a dragon lair nearby. We should raid it.
I saw that. I mean, unless something else is happening, I do believe that is me done.
Oh, one more thing.
I don't know.
I knew that I knew your energy didn't improve. Your stone improved, deaths improved, but energy didn't get improved, and that's because I forgot to add one thing to it. There. Done.
I mean, I don't know if I would call that energy, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna accept that.
Nobody has seen Rodira all week. And as for modifications of the Cup of Air, Yeah, I mean, what kind of simple modifications are you thinking about for tinkering with these cups of air, Nameless? An airtight lid with a little tube. Okay, first let me go ahead and pull out the cup of air so everyone can see what it looks like first. Been a bit since we've seen a cup of air. Nameless pulls out the cup of air, a cup filled with air, with a volume of 1 cup.
Thank you.
They begin,
Typing a squeak.
I think because you have them hovered. I think you have to
Heck.
click on yourself. Heck! Nameless, it works to, do you have any kind of tool proficiencies that allow you to make an apparatus like this, or do you need to kind of commission it?
Making
an airtight lid isn't too difficult.
Smith tools, forgery kit, alchemist supply, poisoner's kit.
I think Smith's tools is possible. I think you can make something out of metal. I think that seems feasible over the course of the week.
Okay.
With your knowledge of smithing, making a simple airtight lid onto the cup of air that has a steel breathing apparatus is certainly possible. As you go ahead and test it out by entering into the water with this airtight lid onto it that has a breathing apparatus attached to it, you find that you are able to breathe underwater because the cup of air is constantly supplying air.
I heard grieve underwater. I'm like, damn. I wish I was able to cry underwater.
I'd say relatable. But your cup of air functions successfully. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh, can I add like a strap also so it can like remain bound to a body part when you're using it?
Yeah. There's a rope that you're able to buy. So not exactly strap, but probably close enough as like a basic start.
Yeah.
To
Kinda like
kind
a
of
muzzle.
turning this into something. Sorry, you were saying, Georgia? I interrupted you.
Kind of like a muzzle.
Of sorts, yes. More like it's kind of like a snorkel, but with like a heavier bottom part with a cup of air attached to the bottom of it, and you can kind of just see bubbles appear on it sometimes as it's constantly supplying air.
I'm curious the other kind of things you could do with that. Like I'd imagine like combining that with fire would be a terrible idea, for example.
Want to find out?
Not really.
Working with rubber might be outside of your expertise with Smith's tools. You might need to commission that, but I think just for making this a functional breathing apparatus over the week is probably as much as you could get done just 1 week.
What tools would you use for rubber?
I'm not sure, actually.
Blast blowers kit.
Glass blowers for rubber?
I don't know
Hell
about
yeah.
that. Taylor? I don't know.
Yeah, let me see the list of tools. I have to see if one of these, seems that they would be, workable with rubber. Not cobblers. Letter workers? I feel like letter worker would be kind of rubbery-ish.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's leather. It's more like tanning hides and such. It's not really rubber.
Yeah, I
Because
guess
rubber's
so.
quite. It's a bit high tech for rubber, isn't it?
First creation of rubber. I mean, I feel like that's a World War I thing, wasn't it? No.
I don't fucking know.
Let me see. Now I have to look up the history of rubber.
I mean, it'll be when they like something hydrocarbon processing. I don't know.
Would alchemist tools not have something?
I don't think so. Alchemist tools are for concoctions and alchemy and chemicals,
Potions.
perfumes, soaps, it says. I wanna say letters workers is the closest thing we're going to get. Oh, well.
Mm.
Not perfect. I don't think any of these are perfect, really.
No.
In any case, yeah, it doesn't have to be rubber, that's true. In any case, over the course of 1 week, just setting up an apparatus along with, tailing, Professor Yogar's probably... Yeah, get it, it's cat tail. Tailing. Tailing.
Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
What happened to the ones?
We all knew that was a lie.
Okay, twice, that's it. That's it. No more the bottom tishing. No more bottom tishing.
I will behave.
I have to restrict myself or I'll do bottom tish too much. Alright. But that does, I believe, mostly conclude the extended rest.
We also now have the because we're swapping over to the new long rest system, so we all should have fatigue on our sheets now, right?
I
Yeah.
don't remember how this works.
Oh, commission as a mask? Yeah, that's definitely feasible around here inside of Candlekeep. You could definitely find someone to commission for. We're mostly just looking to turn this into a more functional mask, so that's definitely possible. It probably, for a task so specific, I'd probably quote that at about 3,000 gold pieces. Is probably about the best deal you're going to find around the place. This is a very specific thing that you're trying to get to work with.
Cartographers, jewelers, herbalism, navigators, dragon chests, and water vehicles. So no, I don't have leather. And then it doesn't look like anyone else has like into that either. Although one of the elves I think could have leather. They have the ability to swap out like tool proficiencies when they trance, right?
No.
I don't remember. In two proficiencies,
yeah, but
the weapon.
you can you did it at the end of a long rest, so. No, basically.
Coward.
My proficiencies are still stuck in boat time mode. I think it's like carpentry and I don't know, something to do with building a boat. That's all I remember.
Mhm.
I mean, we don't need to be doing any more boat building at this point, probably.
Oh yeah, I couldn't change it even if I wanted to, until the end of the week anyway.
I mean, I took a long rest during the extended rest because so I could cast a 3rd, 5th level spell.
You can do that as part of the week. That's
Apparently.
weird. Yeah, I didn't have any hit
To
dice
be
anyway
fair,
though,
you do
so.
still have to sleep at some point, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
I have
it's weird
hit
because
dice. I can switch to get some leather working.
yeah, it's just kind of strange, just given that, you know, that rules is written a long rest usually includes a sleep, and that's why trance and the like makes the most sense to be done as part of a long rest. But when those two things are not necessarily associated anymore, it loses sense. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh no. just how matter of fact that was. Just no. But I mean, it is weird sometimes the way that's handled, because there are some unusually long tasks that are often said that, like, as part of a long rest. Like, I think yeah, I don't have any off the top of my head. I just remember that there's some things that are like, you're literally creating something. It sounds like it should take a while, and it's like, as part of a long rest, you do this. But it's like, wait, as part of a long rest, aren't I usually sleeping? So how long does this actually take? Why can I only do that as part of a long rest then? Shouldn't I be able to do that as part of a short rest? These are all fantastic questions, none with satisfying answers.
Oh, I did think of something unrelated to all the long resting things. Would I be able to, like, attempt to identify any of the properties of my lair? Like, for example, like, you did mention there was arcaneological factors, right?
It looks like this used to be an old worshipping site of some kind, probably to to some likely forgotten god. The tower on the statue on the ground is clearly destroyed beyond repair. But while the actual, like, specifics of it no longer are intact, certainly what still seems to be there is that it is a you know, there's still power, right? Still power in the air, power that can be tapped into.
I'm getting sending you something on Discord.
Okay, give me a second to take a look. I have to actually, so I have to open up Discord. Never mind, it's just boring, for varying technical reasons. I have to open up Discord on Chrome, separately from the Discord session, instead of just being able to look at it directly. And I have my notifications silent, so I can't actually tell when people message me. Okay, let's see. Okay. I see. That's it. Okay. I'm just fixing up one last thing first. Where is this thing?
That's weird. Increasing my max HP doesn't actually give me current HP, apparently.
That seems reasonable, I think.
I mean, it cleansed my max HP increase that I have when I took a long rest, and now I'm not full for some reason.
Okay, there we go, close enough. Alright, so, you go ahead and I'll finish up your extended rest, and, kind of reconverge, almost like a week. I can imagine you all just splitting up over the course of the week, and then, returning back.
I only have 9 out of 10 hit dice. Give me my 10th hit die back. Give me that.
Like a temp dentist.
True. Resource count 5. don't know how the fatigue system works, to be honest, so I don't know what to
Basically, every time you take a long rest, a normal long rest, you just increase that by 1. And once
Yeah,
you're
put it
capped out,
at
you can't
0
take
out of 4 right now.
Okay.
It's simpler than the previous system.
Alright.
Wait, did you change it again?
I made it simpler. Similar
Okay.
concept. It's
So
simpler.
is it 0 out of 4 or 1 out of 4 now?
0
out
out
of
of 4.
0.
And each time
So we
long
don't have
rest,
these
you put
extra
it up by
dice
1.
anymore?
No.
Correct.
Where is this?
And we've returned more closer to how it normally is, which is like you can, when you take a long rest, you regain half of your hit dice, and
We no longer use hit dice to long rest anymore.
Yeah.
There's just like a counter of how many times you can long rest before you need to extended rest to be able to long rest again.
right. Okay, let me see if there's anybody closest token who's missing here, but I think everybody there is gathered at the center now as you kind of converge over into Court of Air.
We might actually go into a book this session, imagine.
Nah.
Surely not. That sounds fake. So I guess, speaking of, I guess that is the party's next move, isn't it? I will take that as a yes.
I
Huh?
was typing.
Oh,
I was looking at the typing people. Got Andrew. Got Wiz. I can start typing, but I don't have anything to type. Moon runes.
no
I mean-
usage or no limitation.
Okay. I mean, those aren't moon runes because Draconic is moon runes, and that's not Draconic. I picked a different language that I know none of you know.
All non-English languages are moon runes.
Oh.
So nice. It's so nice to have money again, by the way. Maybe I'll use it on our next week-long long rest. Or maybe I'll gamble.
I believe we're headed to Legion of Iron.
Alright. See you, Lazuli. Get some rest. They already left.
See each
didn't they?
other.
Yeah, they already
Yeah.
left.
God, heckin'. Alright, let me bring you to the Great Library. Yet again, you find yourselves within the library of Great Candlekeep.
Yeah, the Great Library of 98%.
I do like the Library of 98%. It's my favourite.
Oh no, it just went to the library of 100% loaded. Damn. Anyway, I tend to zoom out
Nice.
slowly until it works.
Oh, rolling for which of the twins?
The twins. I feel like they're very much not twins.
I mean, one's dark, one's light, but they're still both cats.
Wow!
Heh. I'm just checking my everything.
I always forget about Joe down there.
Heh. I mean, usually they're like overlapping my token.
Peppered.
Holy
What's holy?
potatoes.
Potatoes are holy?
Apparently, holy potatoes.
What's this exclamation for?
I don't know. I'm actually unsure what the holy potatoes is about. Would you care to elaborate on the holiness of these potatoes?
It's just OZ chat.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, the potatoes. Is that more or less racist? So it's just hard to rate.
I mean, can it not be racist by definition if there isn't a race involved?
These are the kinds of questions that D&D causes us to ask.
Yeah, especially when we're waiting.
Yeah.
Who do you have it? One?
No.
I feel like there's one missing. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they're not. I'm just bad at counting. Alright.
Oh, it's because
You-
you left.
Yeah. Those really threw off my count. Alright. You go ahead and pick up the latest Legion of Iron. And get ready to venture into the chapter. As your fingers rifle through and you get ready to head through, going past chapter 1, going past chapter 2, going past chapter 3, going past chapter 4. This is chapter 5, right?
Where we hit chapter 4. As in, this should be chapter 4 because we did 3 last time.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Hold on, sorry, just let me double check about one thing. Yes, okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so checking through with the chapters, going through chapter 1, through chapter 2, through chapter 3, something is apparent as you're about to flip over the page. There's surprisingly few pages remaining. As in, like, each chapter is so long that it's almost like a quarter of the book.
As in, this is the last chapter?
It's hard to say because there's no indication that chapters are necessarily the same length. Chapter
That's
1 is like shorter than the others, for example, and the siege underneath the city against Agent Death and then all the corresponding interrogations afterward and discussion with the narrator is significantly longer than any of the other chapters by far.
Right.
With that being said, you go ahead and open the book. And with the democracy having voted, you get pulled over toward the right, yet again, past a silvery landscape. You can almost hear the jazzy music playing.
Almost.
You find yourself, yet again, here in the Cavern of Memories, where you had last left off. As Grant here, on to your right, begins to finish the story. Thus, the great champions were able to save the city, and keep it where you see it. Are there any questions?
Nah, I think we pretty much got it.
Yeah.
Very well, then you understand the immense importance that things you have on your person. And with them you can fulfill your destined obligation. Protect the city. from yet another travesty. We must prevent history from repeating itself.
Yeah, we got it. Don't even worry about it.
Then, if that's all understood and that long and storied history has helped influence your choices, I just want you to remember that you seek out the other conduits and attempt to locate that demonic portal. To always remember that you have the support here of everyone in the city, and from here from the capital members as well.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thanks a ton.
Caro is surprisingly good at this.
What was that? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear what
Oh.
you said after Caro said something.
No, Caro is surprisingly good at this.
Oh.
Hey, I'll have you know, Mr. Narrator, man, I'm a very friendly guy. People like me. Back, well, home, kinda. Long story.
Is that why you're like out here in the city?
It's something like that.
Alright, I can respect that. Everybody likes me too. So, we're in the same boat together.
Alright, I mean, I like you, so that checks out.
Grant said that we would have the support of the Cavern of Memories, right?
Yes.
What kind of support can the Cavern of Memories offer us?
Memories.
Is this
Like beyond
an
what it
actual-
already has. Yeah, beyond what it already has, of course.
One of the main things that I can help you assist you with is an understanding the storied history behind the city, as history often repeats itself inside of notes. And if you understand the past, it can help understand the future, such as the power of memories. I also just have an enormous amount of historical knowledge about what has transpired previously. The tales of these heroes may help you locate the remaining portals. I only hope it is not too late to stop the invasion.
Okay then.
Well, it's never too late, you know? Right? I think.
It's it's concerning that the assault from the demons now mimics how it was in the past, and upon reaching a crescendo, all hope almost seemed lost until the heroes were able to ward off the invasion.
Well, if things seem lost, then we'll just thwart off the invasion. Right?
I certainly hope so, for all of our sakes. Well, for now, remember that you are allowed to peruse about the museum, however you see fit. And should you have any other questions, simply let me know. When you're ready to venture forward and begin your destined path, simply head out toward the west.
I'm just gonna make a small note to myself. Yeah, I felt like that was probably something we should remember. I do want to check out the museum, I believe you called it.
That is indeed what they called it.
I suppose these are the heroes then, these statues?
Looking over the statues, each one seems to bear a different mark on it. Some more than once, they mimic the marks that you have on all of yours. This particular one, for example, seems to look like Grant, but a smaller, younger version of them, and it bears the marking of the sigil of memories on it. Looking it over, it looks like a bunch of nerd stuff, but no. just like accomplishments, number of demons the guy slew, and also about being the founder of the museum that you see here. I'm just trying to get people to visit, you know? Like an attraction.
It's got the mark of memories on it, right?
Yeah.
I'm curious if it reacts to the ring, so I'm going to like present the ring to the mark. Because like I am slowly wearing the ring of memories.
Present the ring over to the statue. So you just kind of fist bump. It's still pretty cool. You know, it's cool. You know, you feel some sense of camaraderie with.
Yeah, I'm just a disciple of memories with no history prof. No big deal. But yeah, we probably should, you know, check the museum. There's a lot of empty space in the bottom of this map.
Oh yeah, that's because that's where the forge led to. But I just couldn't think. I couldn't remember what kind of stuff was over there. So if you look, you'll just find some dummies of things.
Anything worth checking these?
I mean, I guess it depends on how much you care about reading about these guys. If you're like, nah, you don't need that information, then I guess you could just head out to the west. The city awaits, and then you can find the demon portal like y'all listen to.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I suppose like I could check the statues real quick in the hope of, you know, knowing where that portal is, because we skipped the text box, apparently.
Looking over at the statue over here to the north, this person here seems to bear the symbol that corresponds to Ring of Bounty. Man here appears to be wearing many splendorous rings on their hand, and tales so that how many demon heads that they collected, along with their various body parts, creating a whole treasure stash of them and turning their bodies to weapons against the demons themselves.
Ah, so Growl would like this one. She was fucking collecting the Chasme hands, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm. He desired them.
But yeah, like I am going to like be looking through the different statues, paying attention to the accomplishments and hoping like it lists where like the demon portals that they personally blocked were. Or
looking at this one is a little bit different than the others. While they bear the sigil ring of malice, the statue appears to be defaced, and the list of accomplishments is not accomplishments at all, but rather it says the following. Prior hero of the sigil ring of malice turned wrong and created portals, make the troubles for all others. There's still a tribute here to the hero they used to be, and the demons they used to sleep.
I believe they call that a fallen hero.
This one bears the sigil ring of sanctuary, and there it lies written: creator of sanctuary, protector of those above. While not directly influential in slaying the demons themselves, sanctuary allowed the heroes to vanquish demons of impunity without having to worry defending those.
Oh, can I go to this statue? And the ring is currently on. Sanctuary is active. Does anything happen?
You fist bump the statue. You feel a certain sense of camaraderie.
I turn it off and then on again.
It said above, right? As in, like, protect the people above.
Yeah, all right.
So does that mean that there is a sanctuary underneath somewhere? Presumably, it would be somewhere in Whitestone, if that was the city and place that was being protected while the warriors or heroes were out fighting the demons. Why does this feel like a solo quest?
I'm trying to think. That's why.
I mean, do you think that's worth checking into, trying to find this sanctuary? Or do you think we should just be headed west as...
I'm Team Leggett West. You know me. I'm a speedrunner at heart.
I mean,
I'd be okay with
I mean,
that.
we could always
Oh.
go back into a previous chapter and try to find this sanctuary, maybe.
If we need to, yeah. I think it's probably worthwhile just to run west, though, because it's like if we're running out of time, and so I don't know how much time we can afford to kill before things get bad, you know?
Yeah, it does seem like we are being urged to go west by A's once we're done here, so we'll just go through the remaining statues then.
And from my knowledge of A's as a person, he seems to also appreciate speed.
He is very much all about speed. He was like a speed sorcerer.
My dinner's ready. I'll be back in a minute.
What are you eating? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hold on.
But yeah, like I will be going to these statues. And
Heading over to the next statue, then, you find that this one talks about the hero of matter. Wielding over the power of matter, they were able to enter the secret crevasse where the demon portal was hidden. Behind an unassuming rock, and defeat the demons within single-handed.
Okay, that's noteworthy. To overturn every stone, literally, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to actually move this?
And finally, one of the other statues bears mention with the sigil ring of shadows. The hero that went and followed the enemy back to where they were hiding, and then slew them while they distracted.
So be over one sec. Oh.
There was bounty, malice, sanctuary, memories matter. What was that? 5 or 6?
That's it.
Okay. I mean, west then?
The west. Hey, wait up. Oh, it's a dead end.
They headed
Oh.
out to the west. Oh god, they flew right past the entrance!
Incredible.
To the west,
Jojira.
the paladins headed out, and from the direction out here, as they eventually found themselves with Reynard, who was totally here this whole time, and I didn't forget about him.
Nice.
Well, I got him. Yeah, see, there they are. They're right here. They eventually found themselves back over in the woods next to Whitestone City.
The woods of 97%. We're switching it up.
I'm in the woods of 94%. I've got been fucking downgraded.
I can't read what number I'm at because it's being blocked by one of my icons.
A fate worse than death.
So by west, should we head to the west gate first? Or just west?
Or just straight west from where we are.
They just meant that's how you exited out with the Captain Memories. But,
Oh. And here I was thinking, you know.
Thought he was giving us directions to the portal.
What? No, they told you all about it during the story. Weren't you paying attention?
Mostly, yeah.
Would it be bad if I said no? I'm kidding.
Like, I know it was a long story, but you gotta at least remember some of the critical details.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't say have to. How strict is that? I'm kidding. Out of character.
Let's go over what we do know then. In that case, we know 1, we're running out of time. We know 2, things are pretty bad.
this has happened before.
That's true. This has happened before. Did they mention how long ago it happened? I missed that part.
100 years ago.
Oh, that's not that long.
That's a
could probably find
suspiciously.
We could probably find
Random
somebody
number.
in the city that like remembers it.
Oh, you're an elf, right?
Okay, you don't have to say it's so racially charged.
That time it is race.
Mhm. Don't mind me, I'm just casting a spell real quick.
Alright.
I mind.
I do mind actually in character.
Diesel,
would never
your
cast-
sense of
Furion
steel.
would never cast
Some of
spells
your spell slots is here.
in view of digital. He only casts
As you
spells when
fucking
he's also
shouldn't.
looking.
Yeah, as you fucking shouldn't.
I'm just checking how this spell fucking works real quick.
It doesn't. It's like detect poison, doesn't do anything.
Wait, like we're going west. I thought west was just the way we got out of that place.
Yeah, no.
Hard west.
I'm using my feature to learn that aqua.
Learn that aqua what?
I mean, technically, I should. Whoops.
Let me check. One thing really fast. Loading, please wait. You go ahead and see if there's any kind of such influence. If I guess the mines to the west, there's something unsavory brewing.
I mean, y'all heard that from Ace himself, so I guess we're headed mineward. Assuming we know where they are.
I'm
yeah,
down.
yeah. You find
Yeah,
the mines
fuck it.
easy enough. You just literally just gotta go west. I mean, I guess that is ironic because that just sounds like it was exit sort of mines.
Is it
Kinda
within a
solved
mile?
it.
Ray asks to A's.
Within a mile?
Mm.
No, it's a little bit further than that. 2.5. I'm not agreeing
I-
with.
I do not wish to fly for that long. I'm a fucking. You're paid.
Remember
I'm
who's
going-
paying your salary.
I'm going to because I just realized Reynard does not hear A's, so I'm going to inform him that I can sense demonic activity at the mines. And that we should probably head that way.
How would you know that?
It's just a divination spell.
Spell? Diesel, get him. Sick him, Diesel. Sorry. That's
I'm coming for you.
that's dehumanizing. Oh. Well, he's doing it anyways, so.
Yeah, of my own volition, though. You know.
Yeah.
Alright, 1 second.
Didn't mean to be dehumanizing.
Oh, okay. Whoops. There was something in this.
Or
Yeah.
de-elfinizing, I guess, rather.
I'm going to adjust the text on this.
Just what?
The text, because the map has words on it that I didn't realize it had. We gotta get it through. Again.
No free advertising.
It ruins the immersion.
We have an emergency. Sorry, that was a bad joke. You are allowed to laugh, though.
I choose
Oh,
not
I
to.
know. Yeah, not laughing was a conscious choice on that one.
Why do I keep saving things as like both JPEGs and PNGs and then getting surprised when like I have trouble figuring out which because I gave them the
Did
same
you
name?
just say Vogue? Like the magazine?
What?
What?
You said? Did you say you keep saving them as Vogue JPEGs?
Both.
Vogue.
BOTH.
Oh, I heard Vogue, as in like you meant to say vague.
I love my
Oh.
vague JPEGs, actually.
Yeah.
I just have to set up this one map I forgot to do in advance. There we go.
Could someone remind me what we're doing in the mines?
I just mentioned that I sense demonic activity over there.
I see, I see.
So we're gonna go do demons.
Then,
Maybe we can befriend them if we show them the statue of Orcus.
Where are they?
True.
What are they
true.
mining for in there anyway?
Whitestone? I don't know.
Hey!
Maybe we can start mining.
I think we have more important things to be doing.
Depends on what they're mining.
Speak for yourself, Jujira.
Who knows? They could be mining for gems. Gems are good in a horde, aren't they?
I mean, yeah.
Damn, he's
Maybe
got you
they're
there.
mages, and so Diesel wants to kill them.
I do
Also
actually.
true.
I did actually leave several gems in my horde. Not that any of you know that.
Correct.
I do now.
I mean, it should be assumed most of the time I'm speaking out of character. This is
Ethereum
why
and
I
are
should
the
be using
same.
a voice for in character, but I just don't have the energy to do it.
Ethereum and I are one and the same. There is no separate.
You just gotta be like me and answer things people say out of character with my in-character voice.
Which is always annoying, which is probably why you do it.
I do it because it's funny.
Damn.
Go off.
Wait a second. Okay. So, the paladins go ahead and gather up their strength as they prepare to head out west to the mines. Sense that something's afoot, wet foot. I'll move them since it's kind of. You see yourself being dragged, kind of through the air, but like not far above the ground, through Whitestone into the west. Almost like you're moving on an escalator and it's making you float.
This is unpleasant.
This is just what flying's like. What
Yeah,
do
it's
you
called
mean?
the escalator of plot. The plot's that way.
Moving past the sights over of Whitestone, you end up finding yourself here at the mines.
Maybe we could have reported our findings to our captain before going. Oh well.
Oh well.
Nah, that guy's cringe.
Oh, before we go into the mines, I'm only like say 15 minutes away from the mines. Can I use augury specifically to? I wish to know if there will be diamonds in this mine.
What? Show me the text of augury again.
I am stuck at 98%.
That seems to happen to you a lot. You should see a doctor about that.
There you go. There is augury.
I'm going to like periodically keep checking for the thing I checked before as we keep going. See if any new information comes to me from that.
Also, I apologize that the session's going to end a little bit earlier than usual. It's because again, I have something that I have to handle after.
No worries.
The timing on the, as it were. Okay. Your augury was to see if there's any diamonds in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get.
What?
You do get wheel.
Wheel. She. Diamonds. Ray
What does that
begins
mean?
fluttering their wings excitedly.
Looking at the gate, you see that there appears to be something on the other side. Trolls. They appear to just be kind of blazing at also super attack. Oh, you're right. Hold on. I got you.
No, God.
I'm just waiting for the flip.
Wait, never mind. I actually can't do that. But if I could... Actually, you know what I can do? You know what I do have the power to do?
Draw a compass arrow that lets us know which way west is.
There we go.
Nice.
You see a compass rose appear in the middle of the air. It's badly drawn.
But you said trolls, right? Trolls aren't fiends, right?
No.
They are not.
But I still sense fiends here.
Yes. You do.
I guess they could be working with fiends, which is interesting if true. Anyone else else have any ideas?
Uh,
Not particularly, no.
I don't know what language trolls speak.
Troll,
Troll.
probably. Or
I
goblin,
think they like to
maybe.
gamble.
I don't know if... I mean, maybe, but they probably speak goblin.
Okay, trolls actually speak giant, not troll.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. They aren't part of the ordning, but I guess... Fair enough.
And trolls are pretty infamous for being violent, right?
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Trolls
saying.
are not.
Well, they're also not smart, so... It's partly why I have the idea for a character who is a troll.
Yeah?
In more than
Is that
one
why you
sense of the
think-
word. I'm kidding.
You relate to trolls personally?
Yeah.
Understand.
I mean, do we want to do this next session when we have a fire wizard?
Maybe.
Wow, because trolls regeneration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. Listen, if we can do boat time without the person that has water breathing, we can kill trolls without fire.
We got some fire, just, not nearly as much as Lazuli.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. If
Well-
we do come across trolls, we'll figure something out.
Can I prepare an action to cast fairy fire as soon as they look as if we're going to fight them?
I think we should probably
There's a
just,
gate. There's a
decide
gate
if we
that
want-
separates you and the trolls, by the way. I don't know
Yeah.
why you think you can see them, because you can't.
Oh, I thought this was like a ledge.
No, that's a gate. How would
Ah.
that be a ledge? What do you mean you think
Wow.
it's a ledge? You can see it's right in front of you!
Maybe
Like,
they
literally in front of your eyes!
There is the shadow. It could easily be a ledge going downwards. Look at the
look at it.
shadow.
Look at it!
Shadow.
You get moved violently forward and see the gate in front of your face, Ray. Look at it! It's a big wooden gate! How could it? I guess it's got a ledge on top of it.
Your book sucks. It needs better descriptions.
Whoa!
Damn.
That was personally offensive.
Please disregard my employer. They didn't mean it. They're very divine and fairy-like, and sometimes they say things they don't mean, right, Ray?
Ray goes, and goes back onto the shoulder.
Nameless knocks on the gate.
I've got
Some
a-
snarling troll from the other side in giant
Giant?
language.
Oh.
Nameless understands what he said. Are you back with more meat? There is no magic to detect here. It is a gate of the wooden.
Should I say yes?
I mean, that might get it to open, but it also might get them angry when we don't have meat, or they might decide we are the.
We have meat. Nick's literally right there.
Excuse me? What?
I
you
want
opening the gate?
tremors. Oh, is it, well, I want tremors for a minute, please.
Tremors for a minute. Harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. The ground tremors.
Are there any flames?
Is there any what?
Flames?
You do not see any flames here.
I mean, I could make there be flames.
Well, I'm gonna try and thaumaturgy the gate open. Why not? It may be unlocked.
A gate is not a door.
I would argue that it's a certain kind of door.
Yeah.
Really, it depends on what you define a door as.
Nameless bellows out. Open the
Adorable.
gate. The troll responds back. Throw over the meat!
Oh wait, you could toss me over and then they'd open it, right? What? What are you sighing about?
Oh wait, I have lots of fish. I'll throw some fish over. I have loads of fish.
Here comes the fish.
All that grief.
Throw the fish.
Yeah, I prefer the fish.
Throw the fish. Let's go.
This is quickly becoming like Ray's like primary maneuver.
Fish launch special attack.
Look, I don't have any useful spells until you guys get injured, okay?
That's why you should throw me over. It'll get me injured and make your spells useful.
I mean, I'm sure that'll happen anyway.
Hey,
Which part? The get injured or get thrown over?
Either.
alright.
Yeah, I'm assuming Ray is making it rain fish.
Alright.
Wait, don't make your raid fish, hang on.
Which one are we doing? The bellowing or the fishing?
I'm
Fish.
team
Right.
fish.
Right, you do your speech, but like I want you to know that Ray is holding fish in both hands. She's passed Kero some fish, and we are like ready to throw fish over. Like we're
Nice.
basically looking at you basically until you sort of like
oh my
give
god.
Just
You-
staring
like,
at you
the
with
hands
hands
in
full
the
of fish.
like yeah. So you do your diplomacy, but like Ray is looking at you expectantly with fish in both arms.
Oh my god.
Nameless, if you're attempt at intimidation, go make an intimidation check.
Oh, if it's intimidation, we could cut the heads off of all the fish. And then throw them over.
You hear a definitive pause compared to before, but they reply back. And what if not? You need gate open. We want meat. Give meat.
Are you saying this in giant or in common?
Giant.
Okay.
Hang on.
So none of us understand that besides the cat, so. They need gate open, huh?
Oh, you think troll dumb? You make fun of us? We make you meat instead. As they open the gate, which is what you
Hey,
Okay,
we got the
gate
gate
open.
open.
and they are ready to fight.
Alright,
As
we'll
the
throw
gate
fish
comes
then.
open. Yeah, can we
Distract
throw
them.
fish over as the gate is beginning to open?
Fish,
Excellent.
throw.
Like we could get a good 4 fish thrown over. We had like 1 in each hand, and there was 2 of them.
As you throw the fish, it bops one of them on their head, dealing 1 damage.
Nice.
Right.
Fish should clearly be proficient in fish throwing.
Efficient.
Wait,
It's an improvised. You could give.
Thank you, Jake.
I wasn't
give
going to do the
Diesel some
efficient
fish.
joke.
It's an improvised throwing weapon.
Hmm.
And the older it gets, if it gets older, it changes from bludgeoning to necrotic damage or poison.
That's
Wouldn't it
true.
be poison, yeah?
poison,
throw
acid,
poison.
either.
Yeah.
5-armed
Well, they have
troll
5
rolls for
arms.
initiative.
Whoa.
Oh,
They
sorry,
have
no, I
2
got
arms.
so I had to get a troll stat block, and for some reason I imported the 5-armed troll one. Anyway, they have a 3 on their initiative.
Yeah, check this out.
It
I
is-
have a
It
23.
is still very possible for me to roll lower than that.
Go for it. Let's see what happens.
I have advantage on this, but I don't whatever.
I don't like it
If it beats
matters.
a 3, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to find different music at some point. I just never got around to it. We'll deal with this for another session until I figure that out. Yeah, I think that they got the lowest, so I don't even think we need the initiative thing. It's just literally, what you see.
Maybe they have legendary actions. Or layer action.
With my nature knowledge, I know that we should probably be using fire to stop their regen, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's common knowledge that trolls are weak to fire. But not fairy fire, as it were.
Use fire. Got it. Ray immediately casts fairy fire.
I think I'll roll a 2.
I don't think there's actually a way to place that template there that we get all 3 of them, because that's you have to set it at like, you know, properly, as it were.
Wait, but it's in the squares.
No,
I see.
that's not how cubes work.
Okay. Well, could you move? Wait. Could I hit the top 3? That looks like it. I actually can't. Click.
Yeah, that top 3 seems feasible. That's it.
Okay. I am struggling to click on this. I'm just making more shapes.
As it looks like one of them fails, the one at the top, as they get hit by a fairy fire.
Can I move it like this? I cannot move my template.
I'm curious. If I do this, will it let me put a cone?
There, I've set it correctly for you.
Thank you, Muchly.
Oh, cool. It does let me do a cone. I set it up right. Is there anything in particular we're doing here?
Yeah, we're kicking ass.
Beating the shit out of them.
Fucking them up. This one failed the fairy fire thing,
Yes.
and that gives it or I get advantage on attacks against it. Right? I don't remember. I never remember what
Right.
fairy fire does.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. So can I run from where I am? Oh, if it lets me draw an arrow, it's not. Can I run from where I am to there without drawing an opportunity attack?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so. Do you have reach? Yeah, you have reach,
Yes.
right? Then yes,
Yeah,
you'd be
I
able
do.
to.
Okay, so 5, 10.
Correct. That's right, Georgia.
Alright.
In that case, I will start attacking this guy. I will, fuck it, let's Astra him. Let's get his ass. Yeehaw, motherfucker. Where? Oh god, I haven't rolled an attack in so many moons. It's this one. Hiya! Hiya!
Their AC is 15.
Alright, all these are halved because my Astra is broken and doesn't let to work. So that's 10. 11 more. Ooh. 7 more. 11 more. And then 8 more. I had to think for a second. And then this one's just a regular. This one's just a regular attack against him with my extra attack. For 18.
The troll appears to be wounded significantly, but you can already tell its wounds are beginning to regenerate as it laughs at you. Puny! You fool!
I'll use my bonus action to attempt to smack. Oh wait, let Wiz use his breath weapon for. Hey, you know what? Fuck it, I'll dodge.
It's not a
Oh,
very
and I-
damaging breath.
And I resist lightning. We're chilling. Look at that.
Dex save, right?
If you're giving out bless, I'll take a bless. Why not? I like more to hit. I like hitting
enjoy
things.
blessed. I enjoy being blessed.
Okay, but you
That's
crit on a
also
6, so you're fine.
What? Alright, fine. Fuck you.
I'm kidding. I don't care.
Nope. You said it. It's no bless now.
Mm-hmm.
If the top
Just
one's
for
still...
that, I'm in fact gonna cast a spell.
Oh no. Wait, that means I can move up to my reaction towards you and hit you.
I don't need bless. I'm chilling.
like
This
how
guy, Aqua,
mine-
the top guy, if he's still alive, I'll bonus action attack him with my special attack from my double-bladed scimitar.
From where I'm
Go
sitting,
for
my
it.
token doesn't even look grayscaled.
So, one more.
What do you mean from where you're sitting?
These rolls.
16
I'm
more.
leaning back in my chair, and because everything's grayscaled in Legion of
Yeah.
Iron, but my token doesn't look the grayscale because it's always dark.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I've yet to use a martial adept die. I'm gonna use a martial adept die for fun. So that is an extra, I think it's a D10 now, plus 8 because it's a damaging one. So he takes an additional 16 damage from martial adept, and I have to remember which ones I have. And he has to make a, oh fuck, did I not, oh, I put him in the maneuvers thing. I'm so fucking smart. He has
They're so far
to,
away.
he has to, is he holding anything? Because I'm trying to disarm him.
They're not.
Alright,
However,
he has to drop something if he can.
you do disarm them as your martial adept causes the troll's arm to sever and fall to the ground as they yell in pain. Ah, it's okay. I'll grow it back.
Not if I ever
Badass, I
care about
respect that.
I'm going to be using a firebolt against that one. But I have bless, so I do add 1d4 to that, so that will hit 15. So that should only be 18 fire damage.
As the fiery bolt heads over at the troll, you see it smile. The troll gets hit by fire, and then, suddenly, as it's lit ablaze, it starts laughing at you. You fool! It works like I thought! Like I thought they said it's true!
Oh.
As the fire seems to cause the troll to evolve and take on that horrible demonic appearance.
Damn it, he's unarmed now.
So I've been trying to figure out how to remove the template I put down. There we go, thanks. It's my Arcana expertise. Do I know anything about that? Does that look like some kind of like fiendish ascension I might know anything about? Or descension?
Well, for one, here's what it looks like.
He's pretty.
For two, you know that, you know from your Arcana knowledge that dire trolls are kind of created. Basically, when trolls cannibalize each other, alright, it causes them to kind of regenerate in incredibly bizarre ways. But, trolls also can have this process caused in a different way. And based on what they're saying, it sounds like some demonic influence is about it that's causing this to happen.
Would I know anything about preventing this thing from happening?
You would have to make an entire check, since this is unprecedented.
Yeah.
We're back into P.
It's just Aetherion and... Diesel?
Yeah, so, beginning of my turn, on initiative, I rage, and for rage, I move half my speed, so that's why I'm up here now. So I'm gonna start here, and then I'm disturbingly far away, but it's a good thing I have the jump spell active, and I can jump real fucking far, isn't it? So I'm going to... I'm I'm just gonna say I use all of my movement and jump somewhere around here because I can jump really far. Is that okay with you, Aqua? I don't feel like doing
Yeah,
that.
you have enough speed for that though.
So I have 40 speed, and then the jump spell doubles my jump distance. Would I be able to jump? You know, that distance.
You
So you
can't,
still can't
jump
jump
past your
beyond your
speed.
Okay, then. No, I would not be able
That's
to
why
sense
the
me.
jump spell sucks.
Yeah.
Jumping is literally pointless.
In
then-
3.5, if you try to jump beyond your speed, you'd be like suspended in the air until your next round.
Nice.
Amazing.
Okay, well then. Yeah, I thought long jumping with the jump spell could exceed speed, so that's my bad. In that case. It's funny that my blink from my race is fire damage, because now suddenly we don't want that. I guess I'll just chuck something at this guy, or wait. Is anyone near me? Jojira. So I could throw Jojira, but I don't know if he wants that.
Can you lift like 2,000 pounds?
I thought you weighed like 500.
I'm large right now.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. Probably not. Wait, I'm actually, wait, no, I probably can, because I'm also enlarged.
I mean, you're huge.
You're huge. I'm big. You're
Yeah.
big.
Yeah. Nick, you can go. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I thought I'd be able to get in range.
Okay. I am unfortunately not within short distance range. Do I have a did I take sharpshooter? No, I haven't taken sharpshooter yet.
Why haven't you taken sharpshooter yet?
Because I wanted to take Elven Accuracy and Piercer at this most recent level. At the most recent feat level. It's fine. I already moved my 20 feet because I want to focus. I want to do my focus shot. But my bird can move in and I can have advantage on the back of the wall, so it would go to normal.
Why are you using non-magical scale mail?
Because I haven't bought magical scale mail.
I mean, why are you using scale mail to begin with? If you're going for medium armor, wouldn't you go for half plate? But this isn't the time, sorry.
I believe I did not have the money for half plate at the time.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
My primal beast will attack the troll in front of it. I assume 20 hits on the troll.
They're 15
Yes,
AC,
their AC
yeah.
is still 15.
Okay, and then I will shoot.
Which one are you shredding?
The one directly in front of my bird.
Okay.
I will shoot the same one. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. Attack at normal.
Bang.
Bang.
Phew.
And then my second shot.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is. Bang!
Oh.
On both
That's-
as both of these shots connect onto the troll. You see that on both hits, a lightning bolt descends from the sky and slams down on the troll's head, dealing immense damage. It would normally be dead, but you see it still standing as its regeneration keeps stitching its body back together as its various body parts fly across the room.
Alrighty. That's me.
Okay, so do you guys think I should try and hit this guy or this guy?
I don't know, but if I was smart, I probably should have used my bonus action to cast flame arrows first.
I mean, do
Well,
we want to hit
we
them with
don't-
fire?
We don't want to hit them with fire.
Like, why not? I thought that was the whole point.
That's why this guy is like this.
Oh, I see. Okay. So we need poison.
But we don't
or
know.
acid, whatever it
We
is.
have no idea.
Make a guess.
Um,
I know it's not lightning, at least.
what I'm gonna do is I'm going to throw a wand of magic detection at this. Wait. Yeah. But you're gonna use this guy or this guy?
I mean, this guy is at 1 HP right now, and we
Yeah.
we don't know how to bypass his regeneration to actually kill him without turning him into one of these.
Yeah.
So, like, unless that happens to somehow be the answer, I don't think there's much point in hitting the one-on-one right now.
Okay. Well, then I'll just throw it at this guy over here.
And at the very least, we know that a critical hit doesn't get through it.
Damn, we crit like crazy today.
Damn, you crit too. The hell?
It's Crit City.
And it's
The wand of magic detection detects the magic inside of the dire troll's head, or at least one of them.
This one was hit with Radiant by Caro. Lightning doesn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I can see what happens if you use fire again. And the guy is already transformed.
I would assume he's immune to fire because.
What if we just make him bigger and bigger?
Yeah, like, fuck it, right? Like, I'll try it and see what happens.
No, it's devils that are immune to fire. Demons are only resistant. That's just pedantry from my part. Never mind.
So is that a yes or a no?
It's up to you.
Fuck it, we ball, I believe is the
Fuck it,
terminology.
we ball indeed. I'm gonna, I'll go on a face up, but I'm gonna just like not hit the guy down there. It's right around me, so, and he will take what is it, damage equal to my level or something like that. I don't remember what we changed. What it got changed to. I can never remember what it changed to.
You can.
Proficiency bonus. My bad. 4 damage.
I don't think
right.
you ever updated the one on your sheet.
Fuck. What is it?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm going. Whatever. He takes the minuscule amount of fire damage. That's the important part.
Okay, the dire troll right there, right?
Yeah, the one that just transformed.
You do notice
sorry.
that the fire doesn't impact it as much as it seems.
Okay, well it's
1
plus
plus your level.
Yeah, so it takes 0 fire damage. Hell yeah. And then now that I'm here, enable that, and then I'm going to, what do I want to hit him with? Let's see. You know what? Let's bring out an old classic. Hit them with the pipe.
Matt.
And that's me.
Alright, anybody else? Otherwise, it's troll time. Oh, it's a fair fire on.
Why is he blue?
That's for fair.
Oh, okay.
The dire troll begins to swing around wildly with its multiple arms. It's with every strike, its immense size adds viciousness. It first tries to bite down onto you, Diesel.
Yeah, that hit.
Aims at Nameless instead.
Okay.
Misses. And it goes claw. That will connect. Unless you got something.
Right. Disadvantage, Nameless says.
Okay. Missing, I miss. Oh, no wait, that one's 15 actually. Okay. As all of these miss, you see it getting very, very angry. How could you do this? As it starts swinging around wildly about itself, like a vicious helicopter of claws. Everybody within 10 feet of it, make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. 16. Do I want to use my reaction to add to that?
Are you
fuck,
going
what
to
else
be
am I
using
gonna
it?
use?
Elf? Yeah.
I don't remember how much it adds, so I gotta find it.
4 gets your prof bonus.
Alright, that's a 20 for me.
What is Nemo's using to swap it to Dex? The strength there is I can never remember what does that now. Is it a feat?
I think it's Shield Master.
Yeah, no matter.
Oh, is it Shield Master? Okay. I was like, that's one of the feats that sound useful in Diesel, but that requires a shield. No thanks.
I actually passed Nameless because I added my proficiency with my reaction.
And they have evasion, so.
Yeah.
I think it's
The
just the
bird?
bird and Diesel.
I passed. I got a 20. I think I
Oh
passed.
yeah, the bird. Sorry.
I mean, you still might take half.
Oh,
Oh, you
yeah,
got a
I mean,
20. Oh, I
Yeah.
see up there.
Sorry, what's rank? Say what is it? Dex.
Dex save.
It's okay. You don't have to make it. I just block it.
Okay.
Alright, so does that mean nobody would take damage for this?
Well, Mark might take if it's saved for half. Mark will take.
It
half.
is safe for half, yeah.
Then yeah, I will take some damage.
Which will presumably get reduced even further because.
It will be very little damage, yes, but I will take some damage.
Yes, however, you do notice one thing. The troll next to it gets sliced about, as does this troll, which gets sliced into 2 pieces. As that troll gets sliced into 2, and its body parts scatter about, they just kind of lay on there. Be really weird.
I guess we just have to incite troll on troll violence.
This troll heads over to try and swing out. This one tries to bite down onto Ray.
It's got
And
it.
I
Blocked.
10 feet in the air.
I mean, they're like 10 feet tall according to their tokens.
Sure. Then wisdom save of DC 18 for Sanctuary.
Nameless redirects the attack anyway, Nameless.
Sure.
It aims it at Jojiro. Not land.
Frame perfect parries.
At the end of the turn, you see it on the ground coalescing. Those body parts emerge into yet another dire troll. And the parts that flung over here also coalesce into a dire troll.
Bruh. Why
Does
can't
the
I-
dire troll itself seem to be regenerating?
Yes.
Bruh. I need a different damage type. What damage type do I have access to?
It is your turn.
I could hit any individual one with cold, acid, or thunder. We haven't hit those
I
yet.
only have access to force, lightning, and fire. That's piercing.
I have an AoE cold I could use, but it would also hit you guys.
Is it a Dex save?
It's a con save.
Nah, you little bitch.
The Dex save from earlier Valko was 46 damage, right?
Yes.
Oh, hold up, check this shit out. I'm gonna get a 2. Damn. Hold on, let me fix this. Turn that one off, turn that one on. Alright. I don't have anything better to do. I'm just gonna swing at the guy that has the fairy fire on him twice. Oh yeah. Missed. Oh yeah. Hit.
Oh wait,
Takes
sorry. What'd you roll for the first attack?
Like an 8.
Okay, I forgot to mention earlier, but this guy's AC is reduced by 1. I'm sorry.
No.
But it's not a 14, so
Yeah.
tough shit.
As the dire troll this time gets hit by that radiant damage, you see that its wounds shimmer and refuse to heal.
Oh, okay.
All of the dire trolls look at you, Kiro.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a real scary looking guy.
Radiant damage, I guess.
Little bitch.
Yeah, I can
Radiant.
cast Starbeam, and I can get a lot of that out.
That's good, 'cause I can't deal any radiant
Anyhow,
damage, so I
I'm
will
going to
focus on
dodge
getting
as a
the
bonus
bow.
action.
Probably wise.
I will cast the 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are there? 1, 3. Okay, we'll do just just we'll cast Bane on the three headed
Big
dudes.
boys.
Can you give me some 3 charisma saves, like that, Cole?
I'm just gonna assume they're failing. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's a pretty reasonable guess.
There, if
Shit,
anyone
they're
would like to-
Yo, that
proficient in it?
+5. What the heck?
Yo, they're proficient in charisma saves? God damn.
Maybe it has something to do with their demonic power.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Were you doing something, Shakira?
Yeah.
Then do it.
Battle thing.
I need to actually overlap the actual token, right, for it to hit them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't get all 3. I have to do it like this.
Yes.
That will deal damage at the start of their turn. And I'm just going to spend the rest of my turn composing a haiku for my Dragon Storm.
I'm getting the damage right.
I don't think this is the time.
I'm gonna preemptively just reduce that.
You could theoretically grapple people into that if you were so inclined.
Alright, anybody else?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction since my bird's within 20 feet to actually wait, how much damage is this still taken? This one has been attacked at all? So it's
Unharmed.
Right? Unharmed, okay. My bird, I'll use my reaction to get my bird to go attack, and it has flyby. Or it doesn't get opportunity attack. And it will attack this roll. It's attack for its normal action.
Bird's the word.
And then I will do this. Actually, first I will use a bonus action to cast Magic Weapon, because that'll be fun. I also have Hunter's Mark on. Oh no, that's a different roll. Anyway, I will shoot the hell out of this guy.
No one close to you?
Yeah, the closest one.
Right.
Advantage.
Phew.
And then my second shot for another crit, obviously, because, you know, yeah, okay.
Two
I'm
whopping
helping.
lightning bolts strike down onto the dire troll.
Christ.
We like to crit. We like having a crit range of 15.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I can do.
Also, what's the extra 2d12 lightning from? So 2d12 piercing is from 1d10 piercing and then... Wait.
The weapon does 1d12, like, adds 1d12 lightning, and then it adds 1d12 lightning when it crits. That's what the item said.
Yeah, so it doesn't do both piercing and lightning, it does lightning.
Oh, okay. I
The
misread
base
that.
should be
Okay.
lightning, and then the bonus is
My
also
bad.
lightning.
Okay, I misread it as deal additional 1d12 lightning. Okay, that's my bad.
Oh, dear god, no. Okay, 37 HP back.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
You know, guys, I know this is a hard guess at what I'm gonna do, but see this guy right here?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna hit him.
Feeling adventurous there,
Yeah. And let me see what damage. Bop. Yup, that's right. And let me see. That gives me the ability. with what's it called, Death Master of Combos, I will also bring out the steel chair. Why not? Yeah, sure. Excellent. And then I'm gonna grab him. Can I do that?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab
Fails.
him. That's right. And then now that I have him grabbed, hang on a second. Where is this? What if I try to grab him again with my bonus action? Can I suplex him into someone else? What do we think about that one?
Oh, I think they actually contested that successfully.
I
18
thought
to
they rolled a
18.
10. Oh, I didn't see the second roll. Then yes, they did contest second.
You get a 1d4, remember?
Oh,
Oh, blessed.
wait. No, bless is just a attack roll saving throw, isn't it?
Oh,
Is it? I don't remember.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it
bless.
wasn't bless I gave you, it was like something else. I just called it bless. Let me look.
It's the Peace Cleric feature, right?
Yeah.
Emboldening Bond.
as an action, so you only have
Ability
2
check.
reactions.
Ability check.
Okay.
No, this is the reaction at the very beginning of the.
Oh, you're right. You said that if you thought anticipated a fight, maybe have to cast this in advance, or do it in advance. Yeah.
Sure. So yeah, then I have a plus 1d4 on that I didn't add, so I guess I rolled a minimum of 19. Fantastic. Excellent. So is he grappled, Duckwa? Or is
Yes.
something
you
else
got
that... Awesome, can I grapple him again?
it. Yes, you successfully grappled twice.
Oh, I don't know, so not successfully. Hang on a second. I gotta try again, you know?
They're not beating that.
Excellent. Yeah, so I wanna just try and I wanna try and jump, you know, and then I wanna try and jump, and I wanna try and just slam him on the ground near this guy over here.
That technically is
work.
bringing him into the Starbeam again, or for the first time, and then he'll take damage on his turn, so that should be another Starbeam proc.
Sure, I don't know how that works. Fine by me.
Look, he's right.
so-
Starbeam.
Of course, it's finally.
Let me see. How does I can never remember how jumping works. Hang on a second. Because I haven't used it, so I have all my speed. Jumping, like grappling someone and moving them, it would take twice my speed to move them, right? Like
Only
move
if they're
myself and them.
Only if they're bigger than you, and since they're the same size. No wait. Yeah, I think it's that. Yeah, it would be half. Yeah, it would be half. Yeah.
Okay, great. So basically, I have about 20 feet of moving / jumping capability currently. Sweet. So I'm gonna jump as high as I can, and then just slam down on the ground right next to this guy over here.
Settled.
Yeah, basically.
Settled.
Yeah, perfect. And I think
Slam.
this will do, and that will do 7 damage to both of them, maybe, or one of them. I don't know.
What to say?
But it was funny. And
It
that's
was
okay.
also technically brought into the Starbeam, so it should take the radiant damage for con save against it, rather. Only 4 then.
4.
And then I am also 4 to all of them.
They seem resistant to lightning.
2 to all of them. Of course. Now that Aegis knows that demons are resistant to lightning.
Alright,
That's both my actions. I think that's done.
I think so. This dire troll on the left runs straight at Ethereon with vicious intent.
Oh, right. They all started in it.
16 just barely misses. That definitely hits.
Wait, what are we hitting?
Me. That also hits.
Oh. Oh shit. You're over there. Goodbye.
Okay, alright. How many attacks do they get?
Hey, they're 5-armed trolls. What do you want?
True.
Why are
Remember
you
when
so
I said
far
I
away?
imported the wrong thing?
Yeah.
Are you knocked out?
Let me double check. Yes, I'm knocked out.
And it does a flurry of claws nearby, which gives you 1 death penalty.
Oh fuck.
Meanwhile, over here, the dire troll here is lot in your grasp, Weasel, and is desperately attempting to call
Didn't
itself
mean to roll
out.
that. Whoops.
Goes for a bite onto you, which is redirected to nameless, presumably.
Yeah, the trolls did not like being crit 4
Absorb.
times in a row.
I wonder.
Yeah, they crit me too, alright?
Which attacks have disadvantage specifically?
All of them.
Which features making them have disadvantage on each attack?
Mounted combatant.
I don't think that is.
Yep.
Are you mounted on something?
Yeah, I'm not
Yes.
sure which one. What are you mounted on?
I'm mounted.
Oh, right, because you're a shadow that's technically mounted onto it. Yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
remember. Well, that's only if it would be redirected from...
No, it's everything at me. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, isn't that only at your mount, not at the person being mount?
It's creatures larger than your mount have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. I remember because I just played a character with it. So the
Yeah.
creatures larger than your mount.
It is.
Oh, okay. So creature's larger than Carol right now. That's funny. Oh wait, that's not disadvantage. I always forget which one it is. It's control, that's the one it is. And it will attempt to do a whirlwind of claws all about itself once again.
Alright, deck saves in the chat.
Carol definitely evades the whirlwind. As the... I think it's only half on Diesel for this thing.
Halved again and then reduced by their skin.
Yep.
Or the other way around.
Yeah. Reduced by halved, then reduced by 8, then halved.
You don't have to take any of it. I can just block it.
Are you in range? I thought that was within 5 feet.
I can react to just move 10 feet closer.
Yeah, they have like a feat called body.
Oh, won't that move you into the moonbeam? Or whatever you're calling starbeam?
Starbeam.
Yeah,
Does that
it would.
damage me? Okay, I'll move into the troll shadow then. And block it from there.
This troll looks at this shadow that is absorbing all the damage. Stop that! As it tries to grab you, actually. And fails utterly. It's not even close. And then it gets angry and does another whirlwind around itself.
Wow.
That's what I like to see. 9s in the chat, gamers.
Just block diesels.
So, oh, okay. I don't remember how your character works, I'm gonna be honest.
It's been a while.
3 weeks, basically.
They all took the starting their turns on my Dragon Storm damage, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
This troll, however, has been utterly sliced apart. And as the trolls end their movements, it's lovely giblets over here.
Shame like we don't get like time to try to cast like Gentle Repose on it. Oh, well, that probably wouldn't work because that's Fiend, not undead.
That being said, I do have to kind of head out right now, so
Fine.
Oh, okay.
we'll have to pick up on more death times next time. Where the question is, will Would Therion be okay over there? Find out next time.
That's probably gonna be fine.
Depends on how aggressive the trolls are.
It is a little bit of a pickle.
Yeah. Aqua was like, "That's a nice new weapon. I'm gonna kill you now."
Why were you so far?
Because I shoot from distance.
Not a very far distance.
Yeah, not a
But I
very
can
far
only,
distance.
if I'm gonna do as much damage as I can can only move 20 feet per turn.
It's okay. He'll be fine.
Probably.
Probably.
Alright, I do have to head out. Adios.
Farewell.
Yeah.